Hey everybody, Go here with the thoughts video, this time on the Quarry. The Quarry is another supermassive game where you basically are directing an interactive movie, making decisions, doing some slight movement slash QTE events, and trying to guide a group of merry adventurers through a generally not so uh, pleasant story where something is happening that is trying to essentially get them all killed. It is basically a playable B movie horror flick. And that really works for it in most cases. Now, the point of these thoughts videos is not to spoil it, so I'm not going to do that. But what I will say is, in the same vein as most games by Supermassive, I find these games enjoyable to play. They are definitely worth at least a playthrough. And if you really enjoyed them, you absolutely can play them multiple times to experience different choices and avenues. But similar to B horror movies, there are definitely a lot of aspects about them that will make you want to yell at the monitor. Be it terrible writing or choices not really having a lot of effect on the story, or making an obvious choice with an idea in your mind and then the character just does the opposite because it fits the narrative better. Things like that. However, one could very easily argue that's kind of what makes it the B style horror movie. They are not going for, realistic, true to life horror in these games. They're going for campy B movie style horror. And if that's your thing, if you can just kind of lean back and kind of take the ridiculousness as it happens, then I think you can have a lot of fun with these games. I will say I would not really approach these games with any level of seriousness. I would not expect events to always chain together properly. I would not expect the perspective of characters to always be maintained in terms of, especially when you're making decisions on their behalf. But as long as you're okay with that, they're fun rides. They're, in some cases, very well acted. They do have some very good kind of like headlining actors that really do add to the project. And overall, I did have a good time in it. Do need to mention that I did have a bug occur on my playthrough. If you get the deluxe edition, you can get the option to rewind deaths early, a feature that you do get in the regular version if you beat it. So it's not like a pay to win situation. You just get it early in the deluxe edition. And I did have a weird situation where towards the end of my playthrough, that basically bugged out completely, and it forced me to kill some characters instead of being able to rewind their deaths, which was a little strange. But it was so close to the end that at that point I just wanted to finish it and see how it ended. And even then, I was fine with the ending. The way that they do the endings are very cumulative, and but at the same time, like, it's much more about the journey than it is the destination, for sure. So anyway, on that note, I did enjoy the Quarry, just like I have enjoyed other games by Supermassive. I will definitely be playing these in the future for sure. I don't know if I'm going to do another playthrough of this, at least not immediately. I may do one like in the future. Like, I do want to play all the Supermassive games I played in the past again, solo, to kind of experience all the content and stuff in the future. And I could see myself playing a game like this again at that time. But for now, I am good. It was a fun ride and enjoyable. And again, as long as you can take the kind of ridiculousness as it comes, I think you'll probably have a really good time too. On that note, thank you for your time. I hope you appreciate our playthrough if you watched it here. If you didn't, I hope you have fun with the game. You can find me as always at twitch.tv/CohhCarnage. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.